Alright, hey now, brown cow.
Hey now, brown cow.
Alright, welcome to Drawin Bullshit. Those of you wondering where all the monetization money went from those last few videos, right there, we got a new tablecloth. It's black now.
Ooh, that's blue.
Blue. Let's be clear, this is like hard teal, right?
I don't know. Are you colorblind, John? Do you just not know?
It definitely looks black to me right now. So I think you guys are just, in my
I
mind,
don't
you
know
guys
if
are
you're
wrong.
adapting to the light.
No, it's definitely straight up blue.
It could be the light.
What about this green?
What color's my shirt?
You probably
Reflection of the
didn't
green.
hear
Okay, this episode, we're doing Superhero Generator. So it'll just pick a random power from this wiki of like 7,000 powers. The rules this time, we do rock, paper, scissors. The two people that match are the artists. The other people are the judges. They sit back. The artists will sit at these chairs we have over here, and they'll draw whatever topic the judges decide on. They'll show their drawing. The judges give a score 1 to 100. We tally all the total points. We'll do artists, then judges, then winners, then tally the total points. Whoever has the most points is the overall winner. They get the prize that's not in frame. That I just realized that. Victoria's Secret.
Like athletic underwear?
Like,
There's a puppy on it.
There's a
is that a
puppy.
thing?
The little doggo right there, yeah.
Oh, it's dog clothes.
That's why I just think the two people matching just works fine.
Well, let's say I want to be the artist first. So if we decide the teams based on,
It's the same me and Vaughn are the same. We're either going to be the artists or we're going to be the judges. And you're either going to be the artist or you're going to be the judges.
And you want to be the
And I
artist.
want to be the artist. So then I nominate myself to then challenge one of you to another rock, paper, scissors. That's
We could just do
Clay
that,
actually
like
said that same
captains.
thing.
Yeah.
What?
That's
How did
weird.
he get that same exact thing?
It's pretty much, it's very
So
overly
much.
complicated.
Oh, right.
Alright.
The water
Go
might
straight to that. Okay,
So,
ready?
wait. I don't know the rules at all. Oh.
Oh wait,
We did it!
We got it.
Oh,
Second
That's
try.
the actual one.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Alright.
Okay, so now me and him pick a representative, and you two pick a representative.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors,
No,
representative.
just you do.
Alright, I'm the representative.
Do you want to be the representative?
Alright, so what do we do? 2 out of 3?
So now whoever wins is the artist, or whoever loses is the artist.
You get to
Whoever
choose.
wins.
Whoever
to
wins
choose.
gets to choose.
Yeah.
Okay,
What I do.
okay.
Alright.
There's a strategic, like,
Rock.
When we think how he'll respond, then I'll respond, then he'll respond.
Okay, let's go. You guys gotta count though.
Alright,
You're the ref.
alright, ready. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
You should have did the rock,
I
man.
know.
Wait, is it?
Uh,
We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it at that.
Contribute
We're gonna leave it at that because I
14
want to
times.
draw.
This will basically just randomly pick a power out of a wiki of like 7,000 different powers. I'll pick 2 of them, and you guys have to draw something that combines those 2 powers, basically.
We got one that was transform into a ring and control the sun.
It's no one.
No, but then I drew a man ring next to the sun.
So we also got, it was some obscure name for seals that you've probably never heard of. Like, it was like Pilipup or something. I've never even heard of this word before.
Flip it up.
Yeah, so it was
Did I
like,
get that right?
it was like Pilipup manipulation or something.
Ding ding.
So it was like the power to become a seal.
Dog dolphin.
Politopub, that's not a
I
thing.
think it's Pelipup.
Pilipup.
Oh,
It was
probably not
just the
puppet,
power to
it's a
become a
dog.
seal,
Yeah.
which was fucking stupid. You became a seal, and then the second one was to become the living manifestation of war. So you just draw like
I drew
a
a seal
war, like
holding
a
an Uzi.
battle-hardened seal.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stupid ones that we'll just skip.
Jack was so.
Castletown Dandelion.
Jack was like in awe when I told him last night that Germans have a word for like the feeling that men get after sex when they're not aroused anymore. He was just.
Do you
like,
remember the word?
No, I didn't even know the word last night. But I
Tired?
told him that. I told him that.
Tired.
It's that specific feeling though, you know, like.
It's that specific.
And he was just
Drain.
Oh my god.
He couldn't fathom
That
it.
makes so much sense. He's like, I never thought of that.
To
There's that
describe
post
that.
where it says, elephants literally have one noise for, we need to leave, there's bees here. How are humans not that advanced? And then the comment is, we do have that, it's, we need to leave, there's bees here.
Do we want to skip probability computation?
I'd
Like,
like
yeah,
to see what
I
it
don't-
blends with.
There's no way I could draw that.
Well-
Look at how they had to do it. Like,
Yeah.
random.
okay,
Yeah.
depending on what the second power is.
Maybe
If there's
can you
something
show
that
them?
blends with it, well, I'll look it up.
Because if you showed me that, there's no way I would have guessed probability computation.
Yeah.
I would say
Exactly.
psychic.
Yeah,
Looks like he's
ability,
teleporting
maybe,
or something.
Or light
Teleporting
powers.
to numbers.
You could just draw him like thinking and just like have math equations behind his head and shit.
Yeah.
Let's just see what the next one is. Automatic defense. So the ability to defend automatically, opposite an
Should it-
automatic attack.
Yeah.
I wish that they didn't include anime in this.
There's way too many like obscure anime powers.
I don't
yeah.
like this one.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one.
It's like impossible to draw too.
The
Yeah.
power to copy the dreams of others.
That's
What?
completely pointless.
Dude, that's
Just
like
do it.
Pokemon. You can just draw a Pokemon.
Pokemon. So the user can copy and store the dreams of others, immediately gaining access to those dreams.
How is that gonna help you? Like, okay, I'm gonna have that dream tonight.
It's a picture of like a little football player like dreaming of getting a touchdown.
Yeah, that's.
Someone's just gonna be like, I have you getting a touchdown now. That's my emoji.
How
Whatever.
sideways do you think I can make this cup?
Without it spilling?
Yeah. Way more than you think. Look. It's kind of crazy. Isn't that like hella?
I can do mine pretty well.
You have to.
Try your generator, yeah.
We have to. We have to.
Let me get one more.
We have to be described. Like the power has to be described to me without me seeing whatever picture. they
Okay.
make, 'cause it's
Yeah.
so much influence of how I should make my drawing.
That's a good idea,
It's got to be
actually.
completely from like
It's a very good point.
how I interpret what you say.
Portal redirection. The power to divert the destination of a portal. So there has to be a portal there for you to be able to do it.
No,
You can't make your own portal.
You're the first superhero in the world, and that's your power. You're
I
just,
would never.
No, I can
even
do that.
know.
I claim I
Wait.
can do that.
Yeah.
No one can.
you just gotta wait for the next portal guy.
Okay, so the user is able to turn other beings or matter into thought waves while turned into thought waves.
No. No.
That one's garbage. Disgust inducement.
Save that picture.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
just being
It's
gross.
impossible to
You
draw.
just make people think you're gross and you breathe fire.
This is so easy. We're setting up a home run for you guys.
So let's try.
I'm gonna.
It's gonna
All
be
right, I'll read
super
from this. This one gives you some real
ridiculous.
out of nowhere ones. It describes a person. I named him Tobe. Tobe fights with a lethal pistol. Additionally, he has mastered the ability to force pigs to run home, and he can take control of gravity.
Okay, yeah, that's a good one.
Oh, and you can take control.
Yeah.
Makes sense now.
And he has the power to skim the memories of others. Just like
Only
Just look at him.
he's got a file. Why is that what we go to?
You can't read an entire memory. You can
Yeah, I
only,
did
like-
that too. Like,
Yeah,
why?
it's like you're
just
shuffling
look
through
at them or
files.
something? So you can only see like parts of their memories or something.
Yeah, like you can only look at it for. You can only kind of concentrate on it for a little bit.
Okay.
Additionally, he brawls with a wicked longbow. And he is able to transform any pig into ice.
Why is he messing with pigs so much?
He's the big guy. Big
There's
guy.
something
It's
super
easier
critical
than
about
what was
him that you need to know. He wades into combat wielding a destructive stinger made from fluid.
I don't even know what that means.
Is there more to Tobe?
There's so much more.
Let's do a new one, like a new person.
Yeah, this is the new person. He's got 14 more powers.
Oh, it's still Tobe though?
Well, it's all
No,
Tobe.
this is.
Oh.
It's Tobe 2.0, 3.0. Tobe developed the talent to tunnel through solid fire. And he has learned.
Solid fire?
Shamefully, Tobe becomes unable to smell in the presence of magic.
So the presence of himself is all magic.
Are we gonna get to like an actual thing we're drawing at some point?
I'm scared to draw these superpowers.
Wait, I'll go back. You can do a thing where it chooses just 2 powers.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, let's do 2.
This is a well-rounded character, not too like overpowered like the original Tobes. Tobe rides an outstanding Humvee into battle. That's his first power.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
power.
first power.
He just owns a Humvee.
He's like, Humvee, go! And just like,
No, he's just excellent at driving one. If there is
Oh,
one.
So he doesn't have one. He has to go get it.
If someone
He has
has
the
one,
ability.
that Humvee's going
Okay.
to Tobe.
Yeah.
So again, just a normal guy again.
Yeah.
Also, he has been known to become gigantic.
Okay.
Just randomly.
Terribly, Tobe has a weakness of being confused.
Wait, what?
He's a really big guy
I
who's
think
only
I have
big
that
sometimes.
too. Honestly.
Gigantic, excellent Humvee driver.
Yeah.
Let him know
John
if you're waging
Cena.
war.
He's not a very good at like how's he gonna
No.
be so good at driving if he gets confused all the fucking time?
Wait,
And he's known
He's
to
gonna
become
forget where he is.
gigantic.
He's
So
gonna get
his
big and ruin
weakness-
the Humvee.
His weakness is sometimes he just becomes confused, or is it that when people try to confuse him,
It works.
it just works like every time? Is that-
So they'll just be like, "Are you driving a red or a blue car?" And he's like, "Fuck!" Like this kid.
Yeah,
He's
you
like,
can't
"Fuck!"
Riddles. Ew.
So gross.
Well, I just don't know what this word is. Toad carries a lethal proboscis made from rock.
The nose of a mammal.
Nose of a mammal. Okay.
So
I think this is the wrong
he's
thing.
got like a giant.
There's no way.
He's
It's
got a
probably
giant
right.
rock nose.
Oh, the trunk of an elephant.
Speaking of noses,
it's
I have to blow
lethal.
mine.
This is actually pretty decent, and I think it would be good. We found a winner, as determined by me. Toad lords over a pair of zebras.
Okay.
He likewise resists adversaries, wielding a poisonous cluster of claws, made from cloth.
What? That's good.
Sadly, Rob takes harm from exposure to sand. Those are gloves.
Yeah, those would be
A cloth
pointy
claw
gloves.
is a
Yeah.
glove. Just, he's got 2 zebras with him, and he lords over them, according to this. And when people step up to him, he uses his cluster of claws.
Yeah. You guys can name
His
it.
name's Zebriel.
Well,
Who wants a zebra?
you do zebra.
I'll do a Zebriel.
His
since
cluster
I'm
of
being
claws
an
and
idiot.
zebras. Don't forget the sand. Shamefully, Tobe endures the burden of being ill-mannered.
So
This is my burden. This is my atlas. I hate this place. Tobe possesses the power to tunnel through solid physical matter. Additionally,
So everything?
Additionally, he has the power to communicate with monkeys in any language. Terribly, Tobe has a weakness of being powerless.
So he can't do that. He can't do all that stuff. Oh, okay. I'll draw that one. There you go.
he's a normal guy. Again. We just keep ending up with normal guys.
Alright. Tobe has been known to make chickens appear from nowhere. However, this power only lasts 2 days at a time.
So if it only lasts 2 days at a time, after the 2 days, you just do it again.
Well, yeah.
And then it's another 2 days.
I think you get 2 days
Wait,
off.
so the chickens are only alive for 2 days, or he can only make chickens for 2 days?
You can only make them.
You can only summon chickens.
So then it runs out. So does he have a 2-day cooldown period?
No.
Yeah, I think,
no.
I think it's a charge up. Or it's unknown period, but then when it starts, he goes, alright, I got 2 days.
You have 2 days to make chickens.
There's 2 days, and then just the next day is
He just
another 2
becomes a
days.
farm. Like he's just gonna sit there and just.
Tobe is known to make children appear from nowhere.
Mm.
He likewise...
It's a scary one.
That's too rapey.
Well, he doesn't make them disappear, he makes them appear.
I know.
So he's anti that. He saves kids. He likewise wrangles with adversaries wielding a cruel, trained rhinoceros.
Cruel. Oh, geez, if you think about, like, actually trying to use that power of summoning kids in combat, like, that's
Yeah.
fucked up. He just, like, drops piles of kids on people. Just fucking,
It's a
oh,
shield.
You just
right
use them
over
as a
their
shield.
head.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like-
make a kid and just like
no,
take
literally,
a bullet for
like,
you.
someone
Oh.
shooting at you, it's just, like, put a kid in the path of the bullet
That's
over,
really
like,
horrible.
far away. And it's just like, hey.
Just drown them in children. Like you just
Yeah.
break all their bones,
Like,
just
yeah.
like collapse.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
the first one was.
so the kid, he doesn't like summon a kid and the kid helps him fight. He's just literally like,
There's
throws
just, no, yeah,
kids.
he can't
Well, what
control
good is the
them.
kid gonna do fighting anyway?
No, he can't control
He's
them.
just
He
gonna get
just
killed
summons
anyways.
them like wherever he wants. So like he could put like 5 in the air and then they just drop on something.
I like that one.
Tobe is able to control aging and bend it to his will.
Why is he always bend him?
so just draw him on a battlefield with a bunch of dead old people around him. Like anyone who comes at him, he just makes them die from old age.
Tobe possesses the power to spin like a whirlwind. Also, he developed the power to transform his body into crystal.
There you go.
Shamefully, Tobe takes harm from exposure to wood.
All right.
What was yours? The
Zebriel.
crustal
Zebriel.
crustal of claws.
Crustal of claws. Yeah, you have a bunch of claws and 2 zebras.
Cluster of.
And he's afraid of sand.
Yeah, you're afraid of sand.
I
What was
forgot
I
most
afraid
that,
of?
So that's a good thing you guys
Oh,
said.
Wood.
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 And you're a diamond spinner.
Okay, yeah. That's been
Guy's just made out of rock.
Let's draw this thing. So that's the weather. Tom Friend coming at you with the news, the weather, the meteorology. Horrible, pretty cool. In general, it's all getting hotter, except for right here, which really cold. This is one of those hex towns you see on MTV's Hex in the City. All along this line have been murders. Friend is getting married. Sharks. Sharks are all up here. Don't go there. The wind in this area has been murdering people. So, if you feel the wind on your cheek, well, it's already too late. Top and bottom.
In local news, a man from our local town Rippy Tippy allegedly did a fucking dope backflip. Oh, excuse me. We're receiving updates on the story now. Okay, we have discovered after a short investigation that the flip was indeed super fucking dope. We've also confirmed that, in fact, the man in the story was me. What do you think? Pretty fucking cool, huh? Yeah.
America has two tails. One over there and one over here. Tobe has been known to transform any elephant into Kevlar. Also, he is able to force ghosts to flee. Tragically. Yeah. Ghosts. Get out of here! How about this one? Tobe wields a terrifying rifle that also grants a phenomenal ability to predict the future.
The rifle?
Yeah.
The rifle tells the
This
future.
terrifying rifle gives him the power to see the future. Sadly, Tobe becomes sickly in the presence of illusions.
Just at a magic show, just puking.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep.
I'm just writing all these down.
I honestly like the future rifle. Shamefully, Tobe is deathly afraid of gurus.
Gurus?
That's what it says.
But it's a guru. I like becomes ice. Are you gonna take that one?
No, you can have ice if you'd like it. A guru is a term for a fictional predatory monster that dwells in the dark.
Fictional.
So again, it's just a normal guy. He has a weakness to a fictional monster.
The picture is of construction cranes.
Oh my god.
Maybe we were looking for that one, the construction definition.
Oh yeah. Shamefully, Tobe is especially vulnerable to just string-based attacks. I'll take the weakness to string-based. Tobe has a reputation for phenomenal flexibility. Additionally, he's developed in his. This is just a good person. He has phenomenal flexibility and outstanding willpower.
What's his weakness, though?
He's rigidly inflexible.
That's his power, though.
So he just a dude with a strong will.
No, he has very strong will, and he's naturally inflexible, but he uses his powerful will to stretch every day and become a flexible person.
Well, he just stretches to like normal
Yeah,
lengths.
that's his
Doing
burden.
this is incredible flexibility.
His
to him.
weakness is his burden, which is his natural inflexibility. I'm gonna force this one on you.
I have to draw.
I think what we should do is we both got one that we chose. The next
one
one
trait.
Yeah, and the next one we have to force on the other person.
Okay, aren't we doing 3 traits? Oh, the weakness.
Weakness. You get to choose the weakness, but you
Okay.
get one thing that you get to force, and I'm choosing this.
Okay, so it scares ghosts and or
Conquers-
becomes ice.
Conquers antagonists using a radioactive minigun that forces foes to tell the truth.
Yes! I'm glad you gave me that one. I would have took that without it.
Yeah.
Radioactive minigun
That forces foes to tell the truth.
that forces foes to tell the truth. Yeah.
This one's very good though. Tobe wrangles with rivals, wielding an accurate skateboard.
A skateboard with a scope on it.
He can also transform any guru into a child.
Why gurus?
I like I like the idea that it's a construction guru,
Yeah.
not the gross thing. Like
Well,
that's
a
way
weird-
more useful.
Yeah. He is especially vulnerable to rock-based attacks. So let's.
That's a Pokemon, yeah.
No, but like actually imagine this man. He's hitting people with skateboards, like exactly
Very accurately.
exactly where he needs them to go.
Yeah.
And he sees a crane. Kid, please don't hit me with rocks though.
If you want to do the skateboard one, I'll pin that one.
All right, I'll do the skateboard. Tobe possesses the power to communicate with jellyfish verbally. He likewise has learned to absorb the damage from energy-based attacks and use it to increase his mountain fortress carved from gold.
So he.
If you I attack you with energy. I absorb it and use it to increase my golden mountain fortress.
It gets bigger.
Yeah.
It just gets bigger. Like everything gets a little bit
Yeah.
bigger.
Just get a friend that has magic
How
powers.
do you feel about this energy attack? Haha, you didn't even know. I have a golden fortress that benefits from this directly. Oh wait,
Have that in there.
hold on. But you can only do so 8 times a day.
Oh.
I was gonna say you can find a loophole. Just have your magic friend
Yeah.
just make your shit huge.
Sadly, Tobe endures the burden of being terrible at picking clocks. I just go out and pick some fights with some energy boys.
Wait, I don't have a weakness.
Deathly afraid of cockroaches. Afraid of dogs. Handicapped by being clueless. Horribly disfigured.
Yes. Can I have horribly disfigured, please?
Yeah, horribly disfigured.
Horribly disfigured, becomes ice, and has a radioactive minigun that forces foes to tell the truth. Oh, that's mine. Do you have your weakness?
Yeah, I'm weak to string-based attacks. And I have a terrifying rifle that can see the future.
So you have a rifle in one hand and a skateboard
And
in the
I
other.
attack you accurately with a skateboard.
So the rifle tells you, hey, this guy's going to step with his left foot. So then you use your accurate skateboard to hit his left foot before he can step.
Right. You know what, actually? I was thinking about this as power
What?
the other day. If your whole power was that you could ride up really fast on a skateboard and then jump off and then like hit the back end of it so it flies up and like flies into people. In the last episode that I watched, you mentioned something like, and it made me think of this thing I'm about to bring up.
What a great preamble there.
No, you said something like, it's nuts that like someone, like your surgeon is just like a
Just a
regular
normal
guy.
person, yeah.
But before that, you had said something about how like a hot dog vendor was like people are animals these days.
He just like said some shit like, people are crazy these days. Like it just sounded like a real fucking like New York hot dog vendor guy or something.
It's not weird.
For like jobs like doctor and stuff. Like some guy that might like a surgeon, just might like just do surgery on you. Just a fucking normal guy, like just some guy who went to college just for that thing. Yeah.
Wait, what?
And I just thought like, what if like your surgeon had that accent?
Yeah, that's
Like it's nuts because like Jersey has surgeons, so there's definitely a
I
surgeon
feel like
out there.
I don't want to get a surgery from a guy
No,
with that accent.
like a Guido.
Like, I feel like he's
All right, we're gonna be cutting into you.
Hey, give me one of them scalpels.
Give me a scalpel.
Hey Jimmy, get the scalpel.
Fucking clamps.
That's like another layer of horror on top of you know
Yeah.
that story where like the dude's awake during his surgery.
Oh yeah.
It would just be
He's
way worse
awake.
if he just also has that accent.
Yeah, he's awake and it's just like.
He's like, hey, where the fuck is that at?
Yeah.
That just not a script.
The guy was like awake during his surgery.
Yeah, like he was the something went wrong with the anesthetics or something, and he was just, or I think it's the right word,
Anesthesia.
anesthesia, right? And he was just like conscious, but he couldn't move, so he was just sitting there and he could feel everything. Yeah,
Oh
I
god.
don't know if it's a real. I think it's a real thing that happened. Yeah.
That happens like a lot actually.
Oh.
Really?
A lot.
More than one time.
There's like a large population in the United States of people who
Yeah.
have just been cut open and
It's
felt
ser-
it.
it's happened more than once, and people sue for it.
Oh, I believe that it's
That's
horrible.
horrible.
I'm gonna say it happened, even though it didn't.
All right, I'm gonna like take this to other people. Like,
Say it happened to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it happened. If I'm gonna get a surgery, I'm gonna say that happened.
Oh.
And he had a Jersey accent. This is like someone within the next hour is gonna be. That's gonna happen to them because we brought it up. The universe forgot that it does that.
I had like a question written that was like, what is the worst power you could think of? But I feel like we've kind of went through that.
We've gone through so many.
Many times
Worst
now.
power, as in like it's not beneficial, or like it's. I guess that would be the only definition.
I guess worst as in like most destruction, like if a villain had it or something.
I think that would be the most.
Those would be the best powers.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
best powers.
So the powers aren't bad.
So
guy
the
is.
worst power that still makes you not like just a regular person. I think that's a good.
Okay, because
'Cause
the
otherwise-
powers that are just like ability to lift his foot really well. Like,
Yeah.
he just walks. The
As
ability
soon as
to
you give
exude waste from one's mouth.
Just waste.
That's what the South Park already did it. They put perfect hindsight.
Perfect hindsight.
Yeah. So just after something happens, you just tell something, you should have done this.
I mean, that could be kind of beneficial.
The
Like, you
village-
can give advice, and, like, they could prevent it from happening.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
You can eat like any type of garbage. That's the power.
And you don't get sick from it?
Yeah, that's the only like. There's no negative physical
So
stuff.
I
for
could just
you,
eat, like,
but-
the bag? And, like...
No, it has to be like it has to be rotten.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
You can consume as much like just gross stuff. And
There
it
still has
doesn't-
to be food. It's just gross,
No, it
rotten
can be
food.
jeans.
Rotten jeans?
It's like rotten.
They have to be rotten. So could you just loophole it and, like, say you're starving, you just get a trash can and just
Well,
put
no,
anything
okay.
in it real quick and then eat
You
it?
can eat regular food.
Okay.
But if you eat that bag, you're gonna feel bad. If it's rotten, you feel fine. If it's actual trash.
So you have to let it sit in the trash can for a
And
while.
then, you know, the government would probably use you to, like, eat some of this dump.
Yeah, you
Say
just
that-
clear out, like,
your
nuclear
whole-
shit.
The thing is that it does taste bad. It's not, like,
Oh,
good
okay.
food either.
So it still is gross.
So you're sort of trapped in hell.
You just don't feel sick.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you could just live a regular life and just not eat garbage.
Yeah, you totally... But, like, if someone was like, we need someone with a power.
To eat all this garbage.
There's so much garbage in
Or-
me that we're gonna feel sick.
Or if it's just something smaller, like the garbage truck just missed you at a house, and
Yeah.
you're like, well, we don't have any space for all this garbage now. Like,
Alright,
someone's gonna have to
yeah.
go to the dump, and it's just like, oh, I'll just eat it, I guess. Like,
Yeah, that's sort of my thinking.
it's disgusting.
Alright, so...
Are you gonna be able to exceed like your stomach's limit? Like, can I eat an
Yeah,
entire
you can
trash
eat
can?
so much. Like, it really does not affect you in a physical negative way other than just the taste.
Do you feel full from it?
No.
Oh, okay. That's actually. Do you actually get nutrition though? Like, could you live
No.
off of garbage?
It gives you nothing.
It just
Oh.
phases through you.
Well, you digest it, and it does take like 4 hours.
Okay. So, if it takes
But
4
it gives
hours, does
you-
that mean it's sitting there? Like, you do have a limit. Just you'd have to take your time with it. You have to wait a few hours
Well,
for
I
it
guess
to
everything
digest.
has a physical limit as far as, you know, humans are containers in a way. And that we
Okay.
have walls and an emptiness inside us. Would you rather be able to grab anything? And there are no rules as far as past that sentence.
That's not a would you rather question.
No, wait, that's the first part.
Oh, okay.
Would you rather be able to grab anything with no caveats? Or would you rather have to carry a bag all the time? Like just a tote bag. And it can go flat.
One's a power and one's a disability, so. I can
Well,
see the
right, but
power
it's
one.
not necessarily powers either way. I guess if you flip it, is you have a bag all the time. That's the power. And you can't.
So it's more of a plus than a minus.
Well, yeah. But also it could be a burden in the sense that, you know,
I don't need a bag right now.
yeah. Does anyone need a bag? No. Okay, so I'll just carry this bag around at my sister's wedding.
Yeah, exactly.
But then I got a bag and I'm at the mall. What a power.
Oh, I was on the wrong player.
Okay, here's a situation for you. You get a one-off power. So you can do this thing once only. Okay?
Are you gonna like limit no like wish for more genies thing? Like my powers to get more
Well,
powers?
no, I'm telling you the power and it's not able
Okay.
to do that.
Well,
So
I
you-
went against Vaughn because he doesn't sound very confident. I'm not confident in mine at all.
That's good then, yeah.
It's
They're
not
both-
that I'm not confident, it's that I know it's bad.
You can turn pigs into turkeys and you can turn turkeys into pigs, but you only get it once. So imagine you are in a situation in which you have a pig and you can turn it into a turkey. And then imagine a separate situation where you can turn a turkey into a pig. Which would you rather have?
Turkey to pig.
Turkey to pig?
Yeah, because thinking of it as like the turkeys and the pigs as like a resource, like a turkey is much less meat than a pig. So if you're at like a roast or something,
Mm-hmm.
and all they got is a turkey, they're like, oh, a turkey isn't enough to feed all these people. And you're just like, bam, now you got enough.
Good answer. Would you rather have an associate's degree or hot dogs for life?
Associate's degree. Just get a job and buy all the hot dogs you want. Wait, associate's degree.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
An associate's degree.
Oh, hot dogs for life. I just get the
Where do they come
associate's degree
from?
myself.
Yeah.
I feel like both of those you could do.
I'm like 10 points off from doing that already.
Both of those you could do the other. Like,
Yeah.
with an associate's degree, you could get a job that allows you to just buy hot dogs. Like,
No.
you don't even. Well, dude, it doesn't take much to have enough money to buy hot dogs. Like,
Yeah.
whenever you need them.
Infinite hot dogs.
It's basically infinite. Like, you're not gonna just be like non-stop eating.
If I have hot dogs for life, I'm not gonna eat any of them for long because I don't like hot dogs. I'm gonna be using them for stuff.
For just
Using
things.
them?
No, I think unlimited hot dogs would definitely be more beneficial. 'Cause you could sell them. You could throw them at people.
It's
True. If there was a guarantee that no one knew, would you wear a wig?
Yes. Like if I was going bald.
No, just right now. Like,
I'd rather wear a wig and everyone knew without asking.
You could do that right now.
yeah, you could just.
But you're saying so I could just have like a crazy ass wig.
Like, you would have a wig all
And-
the time.
So I could just right now put on like a long ass blonde hair wig, and you guys would all just assume that's how I've always been.
Yeah.
That'd be more beneficial, I think. Is that a would you rather, or is that just a question?
I guess it's just a question.
I was gonna say, well, no, because then it makes it impossible to do like a disguise.
Yeah, that's
You would
true.
never be able to disguise yourself. 'Cause everyone would just know it was you.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, there he goes.
Yeah.
Well, no,
With
never
his
mind. You
hair.
can still do a
You
disguise.
have the power that to where whenever you put on any different wig, people just automatically are like, oh, he's always looked like that.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even think about it because it's just to them you've always.
You could just do a disguise and just not wear a wig. You could just put a mask on.
I guess it would be like if you go to a Halloween party though, and you put on a wig, and they're like, "Why didn't you dress up?"
Yeah.
You can burn a couple bridges that way.
People would just stop hanging out with you.
It was very petty
A
party
huge
throwers.
fight. It's just like, I am fucking wearing a wig.
Like you, or you just like you take your wig off, but like there's never like perception from another person that like
No, they're literally just
that-
like, what did you just do? You just touched your head. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. Like you always.
Where'd you get that wig?
You always look.
Where'd the wig go?
Yeah, they just always, no matter how your hair is, they always think you've been like that your entire life.
Yeah.
Could you convince someone, like,
How you
explain
have the
that power
power?
to them? I don't think it'd be possible.
No, not a single
I have the
person.
power to.
Like, watch. Oh, okay.
Nothing happened. You look the same.
They're like, what color's my hair? Brown. Like, okay, now get ready. And it's like red now, and they're like, what color's my hair? Red. Like, it's always been like that.
So it's really just everyone doesn't have like object permanence as far as wigs.
So they would just have to
Probably-
see, they would just understand, like, a wig appeared and then a wig disappeared.
Yeah.
Like, that's the base level of it. You could say, like, where did the wig go? They're like, I don't know, it just never was there. Like,
You
it
put
just
it
stopped
away.
existing.
I guess to them, you just have this power to make any wig disappear.
That's a pretty impressive
Or
power.
wigs are just constantly coming, like,
You can make wigs.
you're just
appear.
constantly going like this, and you have a wig in your hand. Just over and over, over and over.
You could just be like, whoa, and it disappears.
Yeah,
Like,
like scientists can't figure it out. Yeah? Would you rather have your head on backwards or your legs on backwards?
Legs. Legs. So you could just wear pants all the time?
But every time you walk, you're
Is it like below your hips, so like your
No,
ass is in the front?
I don't know, actually. That's the thing, though, where, like, if you want to walk forward, you have to do that sort of, like, walking backwards on your heels, sort of like,
Yeah, you just
all the time.
You would get used to it. I mean, there'd be a time when you're like, you're adjusted,
Yeah.
and that you could get like you could get surgery.
No. You done?
Yeah, I'm not proud of myself, though.
I'm done too. I'm not proud of myself either.
You guys should be proud.
Alright. Let's see.
It looks like a toddler drew it.
It looks worse. I think mine looks like I'm actually have some kind of mental problem.
that just it's a tree? Get that log out of here.
Both had to communicate.
Don't sand me.
We both went the easiest route. What's the fucking...
Wait.
Because we couldn't draw it.
Is that the cluster of claws?
Yes. No human is gonna know what that is.
Right
except for the
there.
people in this room.
Don't sand me.
Don't sand me.
I like your guys' like general body features more than mine. He's got
Kind of like a Vin Diesel
he's got a
thing.
crystal arm.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
And his legs are spinning.
Get that log
I can
out of
understand
here.
that yours is like almost like a water element type hero.
He's
He's
crystal.
not. No,
He's
he's
crystal.
crystal, but he's spinning at the
Yeah,
bottom.
but crystals are like blue, so.
Oh
This-
fuck.
This is a dog, maybe, and that's like an anteater.
Yeah,
They're supposed to be.
He lords over them. He doesn't like pinch a chain attached to their necks.
He's pinching.
I didn't know he was doing that.
That's to show how much power he has. He's just gotta pinch it.
There's no effort. Yeah, they're that loyal.
This is just for show. They'll stay. Alright.
Wait, I'm kind of afraid of erasing mine.
You guys have
Are you gonna be able to
one
remember it?
actual
Yeah. The
Okay,
rifle
I can remember mine. I think. I really like the Zebriel name. That's.
I don't act. But that's the one part of that I don't like.
Oh, that it's written there.
That I just don't. I'm not a big fan of the name. I'm sorry.
You made it up.
I did not make it up.
No, Jake did.
He made it up.
I made it up.
I feel like no one would ever get like 40 though. But, you know, if it's out of 100. Like, when has anyone ever gotten less than 50?
George got a 30.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's good. Don't sand me.
Well, I didn't know how like to show that he didn't like sand or like just write. Write.
I didn't either. I tried to draw a grandfather clock and I realized I can't do that.
Why would you do that in the first
Made
place?
of wood.
It's a good one.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
was gonna say get that clock out of here instead.
Oh. But you went for a different rhyme.
You say get that wood out of here.
Get that log out of
Yeah,
here.
get that log out of here.
I'll do mine first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wait, so they're out of 100?
Yeah.
That's why everyone's been leaning towards. So, see, like, this is funny because, like, in other episodes, like, Trav has some really good drawings, and he gets like a B. I just got a B.
It's based off of how funny they are.
I never even
yeah,
went
yeah.
from like
It's
grading
about
wise.
how
I just
people
like
are.
chose the numbers relative, like not even. I did it relative to each other. Like I would just
That's a
say
good
this
point.
one's better, so I give it a 60, and the other one's worse, so I'm gonna give it a 40.
Yeah. The Zebriel gets 92, and the Crystal Chump gets. I think I actually wrote Champ.
I like
Gets
Chump.
89.
Jumps a little better.
Alright, well, there you go.
I like those way more than I was expecting to. You guys undersold them hella bad. Get that log out of here.
Can we zoom into Maine, please? Across each side are 18 different flavors. I know I usually talk about the rain or the snow, but today I'm talking about severed heads falling from the sky. All thanks to the courtroom ghost. If anyone has lost their bugs from here to here, you're not getting them back.
The infamous Goblin of the South is in the news today after stealing and eating the town's supply of hula girls and street signs. A local man commented, quote, "I saw the little idiot grabbing my things, so I fucking kick him in his dumb, stupid, idiot head. He started running away, and I chased him, grabbed him by his weird ankle, and fucking punched him again. He said, so I knocked him out and brought him back to my dungeon." States across the Midwest have been completely burned to form the shape of Jesus' signature, which is why Michigan is shaped like a star. He puts a star over the U. Weather along this wall is crazy. Government officials have warned this state down to this state will be replaced with water, and the water over here will be replaced with dirt. I don't want to get too political here. Fish prices are rising. Up. I don't have anything. In one of his most controversial executive orders, Donald Trump has officially banned pineapples on pizza. little baby bitch boy idiots around the world are still reeling with shock.
Look how tall I am. The courtroom ghost is in the news today, just like every day. Many people don't know what the courtroom ghosts look like. They only know his screams. Here's an artist rendition. The artist is me. Thanks, guys. It's baseball time in America. From the west to the south. From the north to Canada, where baseball was invented.
We determined our drawings already. Mine is a guy who can turn into ice, has a minigun,
A
that's a radioactive minigun,
that can make people tell the truth.
makes people tell the truth, and his weakness is,
What's your weakness?
fuck, what was my weakness?
You erased it.
I can remember mine, I think. Son of a bitch, what was my weakness? It was,
Was it fluids?
no.
Was it also wood?
God damn it, it's on there. We said it. It's
Yeah.
recorded. Like,
What was mine?
I feel like it's the kind of thing
Oh.
that when I hear it.
No. Horribly disfigured.
Yes, yes,
Okay, I had the skateboard, and I was weak against string-based attack.
yes.
Alright, so mine is, I have a rifle that is terrifying, that gives me the power of, to see the future. And, no, it's fine.
You gotta redo it, actually.
And,
You don't have a choice. You have to.
and he's weak against string-based attacks, and he has a hyper-accurate skateboard.
My guy's made out of ice. No, he can turn into ice. Radioactive minigun that makes people tell the truth, and he's horribly disfigured.
Yeah, he's
I'm
horribly
gonna
disfigured.
immediately just write all that down because I don't want to forget it.
Yeah.
Here, I got one. Would you rather your feet were like all rubbery and you like couldn't like it was really hard to walk unless you had like some kind of like stabilization? Yeah, like literally like your feet like just bend super easily.
Oh, like they're like, yeah.
Yeah. Or your fingers were super hard and you can't bend them. Your whole hands like you can't bend them, so you can't pick stuff up or anything.
I
except
think I'd
just-
rather do the feet thing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
You basically can't walk. Like it's almost
There's
impossible.
like two things. I think I'm gonna do the feet thing just because if I really want to, I can get like prosthetic legs.
Just the feet.
Because if I do the hand thing, there's like it's a stretch that I'm never gonna have normal hands.
Yeah. No, you'll never have normal
Yeah.
hands. Yeah.
Like you're never. Like
It's not rubber.
You could just you could put plastic feet.
No,
on.
they have. Don't they have now where they like robotic? They can attach a mechanical thing
Yeah.
to your nerves.
No, I was just saying because you said stretch and they're rubber.
Oh yeah.
Not to your nerves. You can't feel through them yet. Like prosthetic limbs, they're not that advanced yet. They're,
But you can
working
like
on that.
tell the hand what to do.
Yeah.
With
You
your
control
mind.
it. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
find that shit so fast.
It's not with your mind. It's just reconnected to the same
Yeah,
thing.
they
that-
connect it to like your tendons.
Yeah, it's the.
No, there was actually one arm where this lady was like completely like from the neck down disabled, and they had the hand like sitting at a table, and she was like this, and she was like picking shit up and moving it, like it was connected to her brain.
What?
Crazy. It was like the weirdest
I thought that
Science.
wasn't that advanced yet. That's what I was saying.
But see, like, cause like, but
What?
see, this is where how you gotta look at that question though. Is like, if you have the dumb boy feet, the rubber feet, you're you can still like sit around and like play video games. You can like eat food with your hands. You can like write, and sexually you can use your hands.
Sexually?
Yeah, like the.
What if she's into feet?
shit.
What if she's into feet? Oh, she's into feet. You said like into feet. Like you submitted her, then it doesn't matter. I
It doesn't
guess.
matter. You do what you please.
Like
You've already won.
You've already won. As males, we like you like.
Oh
your
yeah,
back.
you can't jerk off.
That's not one. Yeah, that too.
That's a big one.
Guys like to grab though.
I know what
And
you're
girls
talking about.
have things to grab.
But mainly you can't jerk off. That's way more important than like.
Yeah, that's way more important. Your hands are just like gross plastic, or they're.
I don't know. That's yeah.
Or they're like super hard, or they're just like hands, normal hands.
You just can't.
can't bend them.
Yeah. I think they should just be like like seal hands, you know, just like flesh
Flippers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just and you can't move them too. Would you rather be forced to have sex with a very attractive person on live television, and everyone in your family has to watch it, or see, this is too easy. I feel like you just picked that one. It's like, would you, or you have to have sex with a dead body?
Hey, how is this? This is too easy.
Oh, and no one will never know. No one will ever know you had sex with a dead body.
No one will ever know I had sex with a dead body.
Yeah, no one will ever find out.
Basically, if I answer this question, you can all automatically assume I've done that. Because no one will know. Like, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with having sex with a dead body.
I'm going to assume you've never done that, so I feel good. So I don't feel like worried when I hang out with you.
Worried. I think I'm gonna.
As long as you're not dead, you're fine.
So, am I like actually having sex on television, or am I like in a movie where there's a sex scene?
No, you have to have real sex on TV.
And she's
Why?
extremely attractive.
Yeah.
And morally, America loves her. Like, are like people cheering me on for doing this?
No, you can't decide
You're
what the.
destroying America's princess.
No, you can't decide how people are gonna react to it. It's gonna be.
It's just I'm just having sex with a.
And everyone in your
attractive
family
girl.
has to watch.
So, I think I'm gonna.
This one's super fucked up.
I think I'm gonna have to do the everyone sees me having sex in real life.
Yeah.
Just because
Having sex with a dead body.
having sex with a dead body is like I'm like every time I want to say that, because it's like, oh, your image is. I would love to keep my image. No one's ever gonna know, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But then when I try to imagine like
Yourself.
having to do that,
Yeah.
it's
And then
terrifying.
You have to live with it yourself. Yeah.
You'll never be able to think of yourself as a good person.
And the other one, the only thing you have to live with is like, oh fuck, everybody, like my family saw me naked having sex with someone, but I got to fuck a super hot chick.
Yeah. And society will forget about it.
Maybe.
It'll be in history books. For
People
sure.
don't forget. One of my, like, still always my favorite, like, hypothetical situation thing, like, question will be, how many kindergartners could you beat up? Preschoolers, I think. Could you, like, kill if they were just unlimited, infinite kindergartners running at you, wanting to murder you? Like, how many
long
would
can
you
you
get?
have to stand in the same spot and fight them? Like, how
You
long?
can do whatever you want, but they're just coming at you. Like, in an open field, endlessly.
And there's like no escape from the field.
No, in every
You're
direction.
gonna die eventually.
Yeah.
Like, how long?
This is your death. It's just
How many
long you live.
how many could you fuck up?
I'm probably just gonna, if I know for a fact, like, it's undeniable they're gonna kill me eventually, I think I'm just gonna let the first 4 kill me.
Yeah, probably.
Why is it 4?
Well, because I don't think 1 is gonna get up to me and be able to murder me, like, efficiently. Like, what's it gonna do? Like,
You just lay
I
down
don't
on the
even
curb
know
and
what
just
their
just
end-
do it, man. Just curse on me. Like,
Yeah.
get it over with.
I don't even know what their end game would be. They'd have to just like suffocate you with the mass of like a bunch of them.
yeah, like 30 of them would die, because they would just all be,
On top of each other, yeah.
yeah. Like, what it, like...
Just
you
in their process of them killing you, not with you fighting.
Yeah.
yeah.
With you fighting, though, say you just have this urge, like you just have this
If I'm fighting,
determination.
if
like,
I'm
gonna fuck
fighting,
these kids
I'm
up.
probably gonna be able to. I'll probably be able to, like, I'd kill like. It's like
It would literally be
like 100 of them. I don't
yeah,
know.
it would literally be just like whenever my body's just saying I literally can't move anymore. Like I can't do it. Like,
Yeah.
That was the only thing that would stop
Mhm.
me from destroying all these children.
Yeah.
I don't think you should put that part in the video actually.
Let's just only put that part. That's the whole video.
For me destroying these children.
You have to like give your family the impression that you're going to get a sex change, like no matter what. You might never do it. You never do it, but like at every family thing, it's just always like, oh, when are you getting that sex change? And you're always like, oh, as soon as this happens or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, okay.
You either have to do that or
Just putting it off.
yeah.
No, just everyone knows you're gonna get a sex change. Like
Yeah.
so.
Like, you might never do it.
Or you do it. Okay, whatever. Why don't you just say you have to get a sex change then?
No, because like it's just like
No, it's about the social
Okay, the social stigma of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
not about the actual act.
All right.
And it's like a huge thing. Like, there's like people trying to empower you, and you're just like, well, I'm not really getting a sex change, and like, but everyone just ignores you. Like, it's just a known thing. Like, you're
Okay.
planning on.
All
getting
right.
a
What's
sex
the other one then?
Or-
What's the other
Yeah,
one?
what is any other choice?
Or
I'm
Yes,
gonna
Bob,
probably
next
pick
one.
that one.
I haven't thought of the other one. Hold on. Would you rather get kicked out of a church in front of hella people, or kicked out of a library?
Library. What the fuck? Nobody even cares if you get kicked out of a fucking library.
But I just think you're a loud, rude person.
Or you don't know how to read.
Get the fuck out of this library.
No, you're like pretending to read, and the librarian comes up to you and is like suspicious if you're.
Like, guys, so how do you like that book?
What's that word, huh?
What does it say there? This is a huge mess.
I remember both yours.
You
Yeah.
remember it still?
Yeah.
I forgot mine.
What is it?
I remember it now.
Connor's guy has a sniper rifle that's really scary that lets him see into the future, and a super accurate skateboard, whatever that implies.
And his weakness is that
String-based attacks.
String-based attacks.
And Trav's guy can transform into ice. And he had what was the other one? Oh, and he has a radioactive minigun.
Fuck, I forgot about the radioactive part.
And
No, I got it.
That makes people tell the truth.
it does?
Yeah, that's another aspect of that gun.
Oh, I forgot that. It makes people tell the truth. It's just gonna kill them.
Yeah, it's
They're gonna die.
As they're bleeding out.
And like the radiation is like transforming
Yeah.
their DNA.
They're done. It's like the Goonies. It's like in 4th grade, I pushed my sister down the stairs and blamed it on the dog. He did some hella fucked up shit, actually, that kid. Like when he's listing off all the shit he did.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember what like the radiation symbol is.
Would you rather have a hot dog in your butt or poop in your mouth?
Oh, I'm talking about butt.
Yeah.
Alright, you're being attacked by a really, really frail old man. You like basically can't do shit, but you have to defend yourself with tortillas. Or you're being attacked by like LeBron, but you can defend yourself with like a huge sword.
Tortillas.
Tortillas and the old man?
Yes, dude. LeBron James is way too fucking scary. And if the sword's too big, I'm not gonna be able to do that.
Like it's like you can swing it. You've had some practice with it. You can swing it really good.
And he's just
Like with the tortilla guy though, you like can't punch him with the tortilla. You have to like hold the tortilla, like wrap it up as best you can to where it's like kind of an extension of your hand.
oh no, I'm gonna whip the shit out of that fool with some tortillas, bro.
Do you have to kill him, or you could just like whip him into submission?
You just like
I would just get like 7 tortillas, roll him up, and just hit him in the temple until he's knocked out. Dude. He's an old ass man. It's gonna not take that long.
Would you rather have like you have to use a gun to defend yourself from an old man? So there's no way you can like stop him.
Okay.
Or like
You have to
keep
shoot
safe.
him. You have to shoot him.
Would you either do that or you have to use a knife to defend yourself against 10 children?
like you can't like
Just kill the old guy.
Like you can't stop him with your hand. You have to like use
You
the
have to
knife.
use the knife.
I'd kill the old guy. I'd never want to stab anyone in my life.
Especially not children.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright,
Jeez.
I'm good. Alright, who's going first?
He's horribly disfigured.
Gross, okay.
And that guy's telling the truth.
That's how he really feels.
Oh.
What was the second power?
Ice.
Got ice hands.
And it's the radioactive minigun, because it's got little skull and crossbones on it.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't show that it was radioactive in any way. It was funny that you mentioned the Goonies, obviously.
Oh, you did the sloth thing.
I can tell that it's a minigun.
Yeah.
I can tell that it's 1,000 times better at drawing than anything I'll ever do. These men actually have faces. I can tell what they are.
I mean,
Why'd you make his hat like smaller than his head though?
So you have bigger than his head?
It's just the size of his head to fit on it. Yeah, it's just gonna fall off at any time.
I suppose funny.
I know why you did it. Actually,
Why?
the That's why.
Alright. Here's my...
Let's see.
So,
The string man.
the string man is saying I make you weak, bitch. And then...
There's
Okay,
so much to this.
Well, okay, so he has the ability...
Thanks, rifle.
We got
Future
a
eyes.
We got a terrifying rifle giving him the ability to see the future. Separately, he's attacking his enemy, the string man, with a hyper accurate skateboard. And his attacker has a scope on it.
Are those lines showing exactly where it's gonna hit?
Yeah, that's the accuracy part.
Is it just gonna fly at him?
Well, I talked about this with him, but he's running up and then he's jumping off and he's like kicking it up at him.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Straight man. He doesn't shoot the rifle.
Why is the rifle saying thanks, rifle?
No,
Thanking
it's-
himself.
This is the line. Thanks.
Oh,
rifle.
okay.
You labeled the future eyes.
Well, because they're larger than regular eyes.
Yeah, they also see the future. This one was pretty hard. I like your guys' both a lot.
Alright. So Tron gets 92 and Con is
Tron.
97. Only because
There's a radioactive symbol too.
yeah. Only because Connor's is extremely hard to think of anything to draw for
That's a
that.
good point.
Yeah.
This is very
Trav's is close though, because Trav's artistic ability and small hat.
Yeah, I can't. I just have to tell it because I can't draw or write. I called you Trap. Actually, I gave you guys word names too, and that's Conrad. And Trap got an 85 and Conrad got an 84. You guys were super close, and it was just super hard to even not make it a tie.
What's 92 plus 85?
That would be 177.
Are you fucking serious?
Pretty sure.
That's what you got.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what is it again?
What?
92. 90.
Yeah.
9285. It's the same numbers that we gave.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, aren't you tied? 177s?
Oh shit, we are.
So why don't you just do that?
No, that's not how it works. Because you won and he won.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's smart. No, you figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You forgot.
Thank you for defending me anyway. Thanks, guys. Recent news says we're not doing Dakotas anymore. They're not part of it. Now let's move to the West. New York is way too cold. But South Dakota doesn't exist. The Spring Factory. Thanks, guys. California condors are making a big trip. Thanks, guys. All along Route 66, we have a group of boys on a boys trip. That'll be fun. Now that's Nebraska. Hi, I'm Tom Friend. Welcome to The Weather. Here at the News team, we search for love here, we search for love here, but it turns out love was where we would least expect it. Northern Maine.
A woman from Pennychuck, Nebraska has started a one-woman protest after the banning of the McFlurry at her local Burger King. Worldwide activist of burning down old buildings and CEO of Burger King, Stevie Stevenson, had this to say. LOL, that's the wrong store, dipstick. What, did you put your pants on backwards this morning, you freaking Dumbo?
Tom Friend hitting you with some international weather. China is having some real troubles. In the south and the north, east and west are fine. In fact, let's ask someone from the no, let's go east. Back to America. Fish markets are crazy, especially when it's raining, which it is. Raining here and here. Don't get your fish here, it's too far inland. It's Tom Friend's Tornado Watch. Tornadoes don't often appear, although in the Midwest, they're actually more common than here in California, sunny California, where the news is filmed. Oh, whoops. Thanks, guys. Tom Friend with the weather here. The news today. The town of Scoboaks, Nebraska has been reduced to the entire United States. That's the United States now. Here and here, everyone's infected. Here and here, they better fight for their lives. From everyone here at the news station, Ghost. Should we draw the same guy or different guys?
Same guys would save time. Different guys would be more interesting, I think.
It's
Yeah.
pretty funny too with the hard ones because you have to just do dumb shit basically to make it work. Like
This is pretty. It'll be hard, but it would also be funny. Toad has been known to make scorpions appear from nowhere, however, never while concentrated.
so it just happens randomly.
He developed the talent to communicate with turtles in any language. Unfortunately, Toad suffers from being kind of an asshole.
Okay.
That's impossible. The turtles and the languages.
Scorpions in concentration.
Yeah.
Toad has developed all the powers and talents of a jellyfish. Also, he's able to absorb the damage from most physical attacks and redirect it toward any rival close by. However, only while in pain.
What?
Mine has developed the talent to transform any bison into a plant. However, doing so drains his ability to sense pig for 1 minute.
Sense pig?
So the pigs could sneak up on you. That little sneaky pig.
No, the pig's just waiting for his chance, and you just happen to really need that bison to turn into a plant.
Hey, actually, I have a new idea. Don't read these. Just share it with whoever's drawing, and then once you show your drawing, you just read your description. And then
I like
start
that.
laughing their ass off.
So you find one on your own, and he finds one of his own.
I got it. I got mine already.
You got a good roll.
So you do 3, right? Isn't that what he has to do? He picks 3.
You do 2, and then the weakness is the third.
Okay.
So this round, we don't know the topic they're drawing. They're gonna settle it. They figured it out all on their own, and we're gonna try to guess it, and then they'll pitch us the powers that their superhero has.
Tiger or 3 bodybuilders in a fight?
Yeah.
Tiger.
I think I altered it to 5 bodybuilders, actually.
Tiger.
I had
There's
this
no-
one with George.
I feel like there's no plan to fight a tiger. Like literally just it's gonna kill one person and then the next person who has to do something he's gonna die too. Let's make it 5 like MMA fighters actually, not bodybuilders.
Because bodybuilders aren't that strong, actually. I know they're just
they're strong.
but
They just don't
they're
have,
like awkward.
yeah, they don't have any innate like what is it called?
Fighting ability.
Imagine a regular cat backed into a corner,
Yeah.
except it's 400 pounds and super strong.
I just want to fight a tiger. For one thing, they're super
Like, I
cute.
fought hella tigers, that's why I know
Yeah.
that. So,
They're super cute. They're like endangered maybe still.
Your phone did a little creepy thing earlier too. Remember that? Like, I texted Vaughn and said like, "Hey, do you have so and so's number?" And it just like it knew who I was talking about and just auto had that guy's
Yes.
number there.
Who was it?
It was Trevor.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
figured it wasn't necessary to say his name.
like,
Yeah.
like his number had come up in your
Yeah, so
No,
I just said,
literally?
"Do you have Trev's number?" And then it was just like the autocomplete thing for Vaughn.
Yeah. Did I
Which is
send you a
Trevor's number.
screenshot of it?
No, but you sent me the number.
Oh.
So like they just have an algorithm that just
Like
knows.
literally, you know the area where it has 3 words that it suggests to you. It was just Trevor's number. Him actually trying to do something
like,
politically.
one time
Because
he
who
said on
fucking
Twitter-
cares what Shia LaBeouf thinks?
Yeah.
Like how is that a person I'm gonna listen to about politics?
One time
He said on Twitter or something, like, I'm at this restaurant, come chill.
No offense, Shia LaBeouf. If you watch this, you're not there too.
He said on Twitter or something like, I'm at this restaurant, come chill. And these guys actually drove like 3 hours and caught him there and he bought them.
Oh yeah, I saw that too.
It's
Yeah.
fucking cool.
And then they like went back to his apartment with him and they like hung out with him while he like rapped or something. It was like something like that. Like it was like he just hung out with them.
But those kind of celebrity interactions are cool. Like that kind of shit's fucking awesome. But just the people who just force it and like I would never want to go to one of those like not Comic-Con. What are the like YouTuber conventions? Yeah, like the YouTuber meetups.
Yeah.
I feel like it's cool meeting the people you like, but it's just in such a shitty environment to meet them.
Yeah.
It's like mass producing these experiences. They're just like, hello, nice to meet you. Hello, nice to meet you. But like over and over and over, it just means nothing.
Yeah. I feel like I've never actually had the drive to ever like meet a celebrity.
Me either.
Yeah. Like I don't see the point in that at all. Like I guess if I did meet them, I'd be like, hey, I met this guy. Like that'd be a cool like thing. But yeah, I would definitely. I don't see it. Like I would never pay to meet anybody.
I wouldn't pay for sure.
No.
Yeah.
I would never pay to meet anyone.
Yeah.
I think I would make a drive if it was like something like the Shia LaBeouf thing.
Yeah.
I think I would drive. I don't know about 3 hours, but I think I would make a drive to go meet them if it was someone I liked. You know, just hang out with them. I would never like. I don't know. I because actors and shit like that, it's stupid. I see that. That's definitely stupid because they're fucking actors. Like, you know what they're really like. But if it's someone that like, I don't know. I listen to their podcast or something.
Yeah, you know what they're like.
Like I feel like they're
Yeah.
more real in that.
If it was like
scenario.
Elon Musk or something, that'd be cool to meet him
Oh,
and like
for
talk to him. But I feel like he wouldn't really want to talk to me either. So like, cause I'm dumb, relatively.
You talk about video games.
Oh
Likes
yeah,
video
that's
games.
true. That's true.
I saw That's So Raven in real life.
You met her?
I met her, yeah. Raven
My
Simone.
biggest thing is
When?
if I wanted to meet.
If like I really wanted to meet a famous person,
Yeah.
like and I had like a good reason for wanting to meet them, I always think like, what could I possibly say to them that a fan hasn't already said to them?
Yeah, like there's no way you're gonna stick out in their memory.
Wait, you met Raven though?
I didn't meet her. I saw her though.
Where?
At like it was like at some fair or something. I don't remember exactly where it was. And she was like riding the teacups.
I was at the MoMA.
And everybody was like, oh my god.
Yeah, she had like bodyguards and shit.
Yeah.
I was at the MoMA and the Museum of Modern Art in San Francisco, and we were just like we were at like the very back of the gallery, like the top floor, and there's like this theater thing in the back. There's just like a dark room, and there were these like puppet things in the background. And we stood in there for like 5 seconds, and then we walked out.
Yeah.
And like you can't see anyone in there, so we walked out and we were like, where do we go now? And we were just sort of looking around, and then BJ Novak walks right past us.
What?
So he was just
way.
like in there.
That's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
The guy that's friends with Bam, right?
No.
BJ Novak
That's
plays
DJ Novak.
Ryan. Oh.
Brian from The Office.
Oh yeah.
He was in Glorious.
The other guy is,
DJ Novak.
I think it was Brandon Novak. I'm sorry, Connor. I got way too excited
That's okay.
when it was the other person.
He's friends with Bam Margera, right?
But that would be someone I would get really excited for if I met someone from the Jackass crew.
Oh god, I'd be scared full. Those guys are fucking insane. I mean, they're not gonna just knock out random people.
Yeah, I was never really like a big fan of that.
Let me brand your ass.
So,
So
Well,
it's like hard to watch sometimes, but it's definitely entertaining. I remember I pirated a what was that guy who was like he was supposedly like the greatest skateboarder in the world for a while.
Oh, Ronnie
Not-
Mullen?
Yeah, Ronnie Mullen. I like pirated a bunch of videos of him like on LimeWire or something, just because I was interested in what the fuck like, the world's greatest skateboarder would look like, and it was just like all porn, so much porn. And I just deleted it all, hella scared.
would you rather have joysticks for nipples or nipples for joysticks? Nipples for joysticks because I don't use joysticks all the time.
Well, there you go.
But you use your nipples all the
I
time.
touch my nipples a
No, but
lot.
just every time you use a controller, there's just nipples there instead of joysticks to control it.
Yeah, I don't
And
use
like
a
it's
controller.
like it turns back to
I feel
normal
like that'd
when
be
you're
really
done.
tactile.
Yeah, I feel like nipples would be pretty good as joysticks.
With just joysticks on your nips.
I don't want that.
Yeah, that's more permanent.
Yeah, and it's just everyone's gonna think like
what if it's like
you have
I
very
wanna
large,
play,
very hard
and they
nipples.
turn into joysticks. Like when I want to play a game, and when I'm not, they go back.
They go back to.
But there's
joysticks,
no
you mean?
buttons on your boobs, so you're not gonna be able to
No,
actually.
you can't play games with them. You just.
Oh, well then that's.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like you could just go like this
Like
to play games?
if you're gonna play a game, like you could just do this.
Yeah.
that becomes like the ultimate controller method. That's competitive gaming.
Even if I wanted that, I would still go with the nipples over on the thing. Are they girl nipples?
You can
It
pretend they
matters.
are.
It matters a lot.
No, because it's got to be the size of a joystick. Like they're roughly the same size, the circle and then the entire nipple.
I think it's just a really big nub.
Plus, you'd have to take your environmental temperature into account. You know, if it's too warm in there, you lose all your grip.
Yeah.
Flexibility.
I don't know. I don't appreciate that question, honestly.
You asked it.
I read it off the fucking
wrote it.
list.
I know, like,
Would you rather know how you were gonna die or know how everyone you meet is gonna die?
You know how I'm gonna die?
But you can't change either of them.
Yeah, I still wouldn't want to have that secret in my head.
Yeah, that
If
would
you're
be
with
super
someone
hard.
you know, like you're gonna die today, like this is the day you die, and after just
Oh
go
yeah,
die.
that would be fucking
I would much
crazy.
rather do it for myself because then I can warn everybody else.
Like I'm gonna die, so get out of here.
You're just like, hey,
What's happening?
this is the last time I'll see you and everything. Yeah, that would actually be pretty super like fucking
Yeah, you can
helpful.
have like a poetic way to go out. Like I'm gonna get hit by a
Yeah.
bus tomorrow. Sorry.
Yeah,
We're ready.
yeah.
Alright, I'll go first. We're gonna do a little bit of guessing, but
Yeah, let us
there's
try to
no way
guess.
that you'll actually get all of it.
Wow.
What the fuck?
I really like this guy.
Yeah, I like the bird.
The bird's really good.
Yeah.
So he's able to control and clone dogs and create birds, but only while in goop.
And he's weak against mental or brain waves.
Yeah, he's weak against brainwaves.
Is that it? That's your guess?
I'll
read the thing now.
Only while in goop. Wait, why the bird has like acne?
Yeah, I'm telling you this, the bird is more of his enemy.
Okay.
Tobe is able to cause his rivals to become ugly. Also, he has learned to make jackals appear from nowhere. Terribly, Tobe becomes sticky in the presence of mental energy.
Sticky.
You don't mind now?
Mm-hmm.
Project Runway.
I'd stop you from throwing that at me, but I'm retarded.
Really well rested.
Retarded, well retarded.
Please don't.
The lizard with the jewel.
Yeah, I literally have no guess except except that he can stop people from throwing things when he's tired.
Only when he's well rested.
Only when he's tired.
Oh, yeah.
So, Ted has inherited a fantastic utility belt that always comes in handy. However, only against shadows. Additionally, he is able to transform any lizard into a salamander, but never when well rested.
Wait, a lizard into a salamander?
Yeah. And then Ted is especially vulnerable to crystal attacks.
I think it's a sidestep. Like,
I think
what
that's
if it's
the best
already a
one.
salamander?
Yeah, that's the best one.
I think that's the best one we've got.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit. I'd stop you
I
from
don't know
throwing
why
that at me.
I automatically assume the shadow is a ghost.
He's like a wacky wavy inflatable arm flailing tube man.
I love how fucking obvious you make the the things like the don't sand me, and I'd stop you from throwing that at me, but I'm well rested. That's
You couldn't
fucking
get the
great.
right white to like scratch out the top left. You have like gray. Fuck me.
You guys do it however you want. I'm sure I'm not going to be sad if Connor gets whatever in that bag.
I think you guys might be more shook up than you think.
Oh yeah.
See, there's factors in there you gotta look at. Connor's got a really good funny bird guy.
They have like the same
A
skin
classic funny
tone.
bird.
Really good funny bird guy.
I really like your shadow and your salamander lizard.
That's so lazy though.
Well, that's why it's so good.
And like the fact that he turns from a salamander to a lizard,
Yeah, just
like
your
that is such a good draw.
Any
like-
lizard into a salamander.
Oh right.
Yes.
That's
So
the best. Just roll the dice you could have got on that.
I mean, if you think about that, like fucking a big ass lizard's attacking you, you're a little salamander now. Like
He's not well rested enough to defend himself. I mean,
No,
he's not
too
tired. enough.
Rested.
He's not tired enough to defend himself.
Yeah.
All right, I'm good.
Not only is he too rested to defend himself, he's at it's like 11:30 in the mid and the J. So like he's got a really good amount of energy.
And he's so happy about it, too.
Yeah, he's got a
Looks
really
like
good
very
style.
proud,
yeah.
So well rested.
What does the belt even do? Why is he
I don't
so
know.
scared?
It just said the belt
He's
fucks up
completely
shadows.
naked, too.
Alright, I gave Crunch 87, and I gave Jap 90.
So that brings me still 1 point up.
Alright. I gave that. Not because
I completely agree. That's the best one.
I wanted to ensure that one wins.
Yeah.
That's literally the best drawing I've seen on the show. Like, I love it the most.
It's that great.
Yeah, I fucking love
It
it.
got one of the
A
best
lot of
reactions.
them. Yeah.
Yes.
So Jake took this one then.
Yeah.
I don't know, do we want to read this? We've never done this. This is a first. Those were both really good draws. Like I don't know how
Yeah.
you guys got such good ones back to back after like an hour of us just getting shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose that turning the lizard into a salamander would stop him from throwing the diamond or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I don't
It
understand
doesn't
at all.
necessarily stop it.
Which I love.
Just maybe slows them down.
Yes.
Because I like forgot about the crystal thing. I was just drawing a lizard and I was like, oh wait, someone has to like attack this guy with a crystal.
That's how it was with the brain. I had the ugly, and then I had the coyotes or the jackals, and then I
Those are
remembered,
both super good.
he has to be sticky in the presence of mental energy. So I drew a brain next to it
Like a floating. I like the brain idea though. It's
using
like a
mental
saucer.
energy.
So Jake took this one by a very close little tiebreaker round there.
Excellent.
Good job.
My wife.
You're not supposed to know what it is.
This is Langerelle.
Some good old lingerie. It's very well
I'm gonna
wrapped.
pull this out. Sunflower seeds.
Disgusting. Oh, electrical tape.
Jeez. He went in on this one, huh?
I'm ripping this.
Is it a frame?
There you go. The crane.
Is it a frame?
Don't ruin it.
Well, I mean, come on.
Did you steal this from your mom in the hallway?
Just a picture of me.
Oh, what?
Oh,
That's
actually
pretty
a
cool.
good
Yeah.
I warned you. Looks kind of like someone's rubbed like mayo on it.
It looks like it was already like a picture and then they painted on top of it.
Yeah.
It looks
weird.
like someone really good at painting painted a pig and then they let their daughter touch it up.
Why their daughter?
They're dyslexic dog.
Look, because that's like they just like glopped things on
Yeah,
here.
there's a
Yeah,
lot
it's
of flop.
fucking glooped.
I really like this though. I'm gonna hang this in my room.
If anyone asks,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
we want
got
a
close
game
up.
show.
Yeah, I want a game show.
I came second in a game show because my ugly bird didn't look enough like a lizard.
There we go. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoy that. I thought that was a fucking great price.
Where'd you get it?
It was good.
Got it from like, I don't know, it was like Rite Aid or something. Like, it was a place where you wouldn't expect it to be. We just saw it sitting there and just like, yes. My mom texted me a picture of it. And she's just like, do you want this? I'm like, do you even want to answer that? Like, obviously I fucking want that.
This is such a good painting, but I really can't understand
The goop.
what this was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my problem with it. Is like, if you look at it, especially in the light, if you look at it like with the shininess,
Oh,
like,
it's
you really
good.
see how much, like.
Oh, when you're far away with the goop, with the goop actually makes it look way better. You hella see like where they wanted it to be like defined as
Yeah,
like a
defined
like a
lines.
curve.
Yeah.
Apart from this right here, that's a little bit.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like someone spit on the painting or something. But other than that, I really like this.
It even goes around the edges too. They like painted more.
Do you think maybe they just like printed the bottom layer and then they painted the goop on top of that?
Probably.
No, that's what I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Because
that's
it's
what
like
it's
stretched, you know?
Yeah.
It's stretched over the thing.
That's
Oh,
a good point.
yeah.
And it repeats a little bit. Look on the left corner.
Yeah, it's
Like left side, it
it's
like starts over.
Oh, yeah.
We would know the answer
Oh,
to
it's
this mystery
definitely
if you took the stuff off the back.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh
to do
yeah,
that.
second pig.
Don't do that though.
You might mess it up.
Yeah. That's part of the artistic.
Integrity.
Yeah. It's a mystery.
Rely on me.
It's like Travis, think of a word.
All right, well, that was drawn bullshit. Hopefully you like those drawings, and hopefully you like that prize.
Oh yeah, that was a good prize. This is definitely going above the bed.
Like looking down on you when you lay down?
Yeah,
Or
like on the
Yes.
directly above.
Awesome. All right, well, any parting words? We don't really have... We don't have any sort of formal ending. Every time we just say something stupid so I can show that and then cut you off mid-sentence and just end the video there. Because I think that's funny.
Someone say some dumb shit.
The story of the 5 Chinese brothers. Let's begin.
Just like, let me tell you the story of the 5 Chinese brothers. And then just cuts.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either. I just know the name of the story. Hey.
Nice.